Access Now Sports. I'm Matt Young. There's a shot back to Mayette. They score!
Yavlis puts it on net. They score!
Yeah, they do like their transition game, and they get the puck up quickly, which is why oftentimes for any opponent, you kind of have to have eyes in the back of your head because you never know who's there to get the puck up ice so quickly as Karimov battles with Kuchkowski for it. We talked about Ruslan Karimov, who had a couple of goals earlier on last month in a big win for the Pats over Swift Current, a 7-0 win to be exact. Boy, he's really turned it on since the start of January. Here's Kuchkowski for Saskatoon behind the net with Maddox Schultz keeping an eye on him. Long pass, gets it up to Botel, to the net with Rowan Calvert. Clark sets up in the slot area, now back to the point for Kuchkowski. Gets it back to Botel, lost sight of it for just a moment, now back to Clark. Blades trying to circle the puck and it comes outside the line. Good pressure by Reese Hamilton as Schultz starts to move in as well. Now Maddox Schultz trying to tie up Kuchkowski there. Blades having a little trouble here as Pat's doing a good job kind of hemming them in a bit. Now it's Hamilton with it. Gets it back to Ephraim McNutt. Now Reese Hamilton fires it up as Pugh tips it in. Both teams in on a change now. Reese Hamilton spent 1 year with the Saskatoon Blazers AAA squad before his WHL career. Puck rolls towards the net. Schlenker tips that one aside. Now it's Pull for the Blades, trying to get it back to the point. Miette knocked him off the puck. Now Deschamps going after it for Regina. In there is Tyler Parr as well, the captain for the Saskatoon Blades. Now it's Zach Moore, one-on-one with Pull. 4 players jostling for it. It finally comes loose. Now behind the net. Blades still got it. Into the slot area with Parr. Didn't have enough room. Now spins around, fires. That one goes off a skate. Didn't make it to the net. Deschamps gets hauled down. Now it's LaValle with it. Hits it over to Lang. Tried to backhand it back towards the net. Deschamps was there. Now Lang moving through. Blade's going to get a couple of fresh legs on the ice as well. Here's Hunter Lang from behind the net. Couldn't quite find his man Olsen, and now back the other way come the Pats. Moving through is Zach Moore. Backhands it toward the net. That one just wide. Now Bridgman towards the net again, and that one's wide as well. Now Peranich lost control of the puck for just a minute. Comes outside the line, and the Pats are going to have to reset.
They got to hit the net, but we're seeing they're shooting the puck more early on.
Perhaps maybe they heard what Mr. Durkach said to you. Still down in the shot category. Couple of bodies down there behind the net. As Pull and Tristan Doyle go after it. A 4-player scramble. Paul trying to grab it for the Pats. Now Cooper Williams tries to get in there. And it's Williams who grabs the puck. Flips it up high. And Doyle takes it outside the zone. Bridgman there to cut him off as the Blades are in on a change now. Peranich out there with Durkach. Gets it up to him. Paul moving through for the Regina Pats as well. Going after it now is Eglund. Now back to Durkach. Centering in front. Great save there. They couldn't convert. Puck didn't hit the back of the twine. Another shot doesn't get through. And now Lewandowski getting it up to Matthews. Over to Wilhoff. Now back down behind the net. He gets crunched. Lewandowski again going after it. Can the Blades hold the line? No. And moving through is Clausen. It's a 2-on-1 for the Pats. To the net. There's a shot. They score! You can put it on the board. We are level in the second period. Chase Eglund. And the Pats have tied it.
Yeah, 2-on-1 after they missed an earlier opportunity. There's a bad pinch at the blue line, and here's Clausen. Nice, patient over for Eglund, and he buries it past Bud, who tries in desperation to get over there and almost did, but it was a bad pinch at the Pats blue line that created that 2-on-1. And Clausen over to Eglund, and we're tied at 1, as you said.
The man from East End, Saskatchewan, that's his 8th of the season. And we're knotted up at 1 apiece. Just under 5 minutes into this second period. And now ground zero at the Brandt Center tonight. Here we go, overtime, Pats and Blades. Who can get the game winner in a battle between Saskatchewan's two biggest markets in the WHL? And it's David Lewandowski. His crowd urges on the Pats here at the Brown Center. He dumps it off to Cooper Williams. Looking for some space in the slot area. Over to Lewandowski. Didn't quite get a shot away. Now Lewandowski moves back towards the point. Takes it outside the line, and he's going to take some time and try and set something up here with Klimke grabbing the puck near center ice. Klimke got Lansard on him. Gets past his man, down into the corner. Klimke circles around. Lansard keeping an eye on him. Now Klimke moves towards the net. There's a shot, one-timer, and Schlenker got a piece of that one. What a shot there by Lewandowski, but he can't hit the back of the net. Now it's Matthews moving through the blades to the net. Schlenker makes the save there. Rebound gobbled up by Reese Hamilton. And now the Pats will have a chance here with Cohen Clausen out there with Reese Hamilton.
Lewandowski whiffed, man. He had a wide open net. He missed by, looked like me or you trying a one-timer on that one.
Yeah.
Schlenker may have got a piece, but it was going out the other side.
Great chance, and couldn't quite knock it home, so back the other way come the Pats. It's Caden Brown moving through to the net. Brown circles around behind the net. Maddox Schultz out there with that from McNutt. Now it's McNutt with it. They circle around, McNutt to the net, and no dice there for the Pats. Couldn't get a shot away. Now moving through is Tristan Doyle on a breakaway. Doyle scores! The Saskatoon Blades cut through in overtime. A 4-3 win over the Regina Pats.
Well, Doyle got in behind coverage there. Nice flip pass after the Pats had a chance in deep, and Doyle, 47, gets in behind everybody, and Schlenker thought about racing out to get to that puck before him, but just decided to stay in his net. Nice shot low on the glove side, and the Saskatoon Blades come back from 3-1 down in the third to win 141 into the extra period, 4-3, and they get back some of that mojo that they've lost over the last little while. But like we said, key 1 point for the Pats in the standings.
So the Pats get a point, but it's the Blades that get the win, courtesy of Tristan Doyle, the overtime winner. We'll be back with more on Tyson Mining Regina Pats hockey here on Access Now.
Support your community.